Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I got these second hand as well. I got most of my stuff second hand. It's cheaper and you get some really good curios and other stuff. Okay, what do we got? We've got here a pair of, I think you rub them from behind. They're like, I don't know what to call them, rubbings. You rub them from behind and they stick to things. I don't know what the fuck. It's on the packaging, I know, so I'm wondering which way. That's fallen off the back. Shit, didn't want that. I didn't want that to come off. Going to just put it on there like so, but basically they're designed for scrapbooking, whatever. I don't do scrapbooking. It's quite silly. Going to make it, just going to leave it like that, stuff it. We're not going to fuck around with it too much. I'm actually thinking A4 to B5. Oh shit, now that's come off. Didn't want that. Nuisance. Fuck, I hate that. So yeah, A5, that would have done the job. Wish I just put it straight on the glass and just left it there. That's what happens when I don't trust my intuition, folks. Anyway, that looks nice and colourful. Some of it's been cut off, but I think that should do it. We're going to make it into a movement piece anyway, so it doesn't really matter. No, I just hate the way that's just come unstuck. I was going to redonate because I'm not into scrapbooking. It's too silly. Silly, this scrapbooking. So we're just going to take this piece and use it. It's really kind of kitsch, you know, scrapbooking is kind of kitsch. Uses a lot of kitsch sort of motifs. That looks shit house. It's too big. Gonna just take out the enlargement. So this is all scrapbooking stuff. Really silly. Yeah, that looks interesting now. I'm going to use that as our master copy. Okay, you're going to use that. Yeah, that looks interesting. A little bit backgroundy, but it still looks quite nice. But I'm really missing a loved one, and I'm trying my best to get this stuff out there to find him so I can get in touch and get married and put the past behind us. So we're going to photocopy this area here. So I'm really missing Luigi, and it really cuts me to the bone that I can't find him. So I'm trying my best to get this stuff out there where it belongs, that it doesn't belong, my artwork doesn't belong in a drawer. I'm going to go matte mode, but it really gets lonely without Luigi. I really miss him, and I'm trying to get this stuff out there in the hope that I can find him. And it's not as easy as it looks. Now that looks almost exact, except we got that little void there. I think we can still live with it. Wondering where the centre of this job. I'm actually thinking that looks quite interesting, but it's probably not. But I'm really missing this person. He's my partner and my friend. And it's really difficult living without him. It is, folks, it really is. It really is difficult because I'm trying to get in touch, and it's really difficult trying to do that when the news channels keep playing their fluff, all this shit, all this death, disease, disaster, and all the rest of these negative things that we don't need. You know, we don't need a whole load of that. We need to fucking change. Just put on something a little bit more interesting than that. I don't like the look of this. It looks too minimalist. I seem to be producing a lot of bum notes today. I don't like it. I like to do my demos really well, but I just seem to be hitting a lot of boring but bum notes on my stuff, and it's just not looking as nice as I really want it to be. But I'm really missing Luigi, and I'm trying my best to get out there and present my work to the world, if it has to come to that. It's not as easy as it looks. You think it would be with social media and other self-promotional tools out there. Primarily, I think it's just social media and all that. Really useful for self-promotion, because self-promotion is what I'm about. I don't wait around for art galleries, for example, to exhibit my work. So I used to pay visits to art galleries, asking if they wanted to exhibit my work. It didn't work that way at the time, but I'm going harder and bigger than stupid art galleries. So anyway, it looks a bit minimalist, but yeah, wondering if we could do a switcheroo to make it a better piece. But basically I'm really missing Luigi, and I'm trying to get this stuff out there on the air where I think it belongs, and I'm using self-promotion to do it. I don't have any actual sponsorships. Sorry, I'm getting a bit fiddly here. But basically I don't have sponsorship or other people to help me. I don't know people in high places. Like brother used to always boast about knowing people in high places, and that gave me the shits. But basically I don't have that kind of thing. So I have to do it all by myself, as it's always been with promoting myself. No sponsors, nothing, almost, very little if anything. But I do think that looks better. I think now we can call this demo quits.